And I am back. And this time I am working on uh, randomly spawning the player. So you can see here I have 6 player starts. So let's got this 1, 2, 3, 4, which is the one I'm currently at right now. Has that arrow pointing this way. So I want all the player spawn points to spawn the player in a specific direction. So this case it's pointing this way so that they go out of this room to this room and then they can go out. And then I have to unblock this wall so that it doesn't get blocked whenever all the procedural hallways and procedural rooms are created. Once those are created, then it will block off the walls. And so by knowing which player start is randomly chosen, I can know which wall here to not block. So in this case, if player start 4 is chosen, I will let me select this and move this over. If it will move, okay, there we go. So it tells me that X1000 is the wall that I do not want to block, so that if the player spawns here at player start 4 here, they come out and they walk out and the wall is blocked, that means I didn't write the code correctly. So this way I know that I want X1000 to be, and I'm on the north side, so I want XN to be 1000. So let me go back, and I'm at player start 4. If the condition is true, then I want XN 1000 to be unlocked. So if I set XN 1000, if I set second XN to be 1000, then let me compile that first and have it save. Then when it's time to generate the north and south section walls, in this case it's so I already did all the XS, and I'm working on the XN. So the north side, so I did all the south side X's. Now I'm doing all the north side X's, and once I set this, that means whenever I generate the north section walls, XN will be one of the ones that are not included, so it doesn't add a wall there. Okay, so that's how that works. And pretty much I had to use like a blueprint interface, because if you go to your gameplay mode, it has a function in it called where is it? Anyways, it's right up here. It's called choose player start. Where is it? Oh, it's in here. If you go into overridden, it'll be in here. Once you select it, then it'll become an actual function that you can start changing. So yeah, I created the interface. So now I'm not using this one. Okay, so I created this interface, set choose player start. So now I can call that interface, target is BPI set player start, and save the player start actor. Okay, whether it is player start 2, player start 3, player start 4, player start 5, or player start 6. This will it will be randomly chosen here. Get all of the actors of player start, and it'll be randomly it'll be set in here, but it'll be randomly chosen in this array. So let's say if it randomly chooses player start 4, then it will be passed to chosen player start variable, which is an actor. And then from there, it will pass that to the interface function, which I created an input variable for player start, which is also of type actor. So once I call this, I can send whatever was randomly chosen here into player start, and from there I can go into my procedurally generated hallways blueprints, and I can either call that function or call that variable. In this case, choose chosen player start. In this case, it looks like I just I used the chosen player start variable, so I didn't actually call this set chosen player start variable. So I just called, so I don't even know if I need interface at all. I don't even know if well, I'll just keep it. And then I'm just testing it by its name. So as it is going through all of the player starts, so this get all actors of class will put all of the player starts, which is all of this one player start 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It'll put it into this out actors, and then the for each loop will go through each and every one of those variables, which is again player start 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it will test if it matches the one that was randomly chosen here in the overridden choose player start function. Okay, so once I get that and it matches, then I have to check if it matches by name, not just by variable. Once I know that it matches by name, I can then determine exactly which of the X variables I need to set so that it doesn't block the wall or the pathway. But it does block the rest. So again, if this player 6, player 6 is something else now. So if player 6 was chosen, that means I don't want this wall to be blocked. So what is that wall? Move this over. That wall is X is equal to negative 500. And that was what player 6. Player start 6. So this xn has to be negative 500, which means this one, I'm guessing, is, I don't know. I don't want to guess. Let me just, I need to go back and actually look. Let me see. I don't want to guess, so I'm going to check if it is. I'm going to check player start 5. Go back up. Select player start 5. Arrow is pointing that way and it's coming out here. Select this, move it over, and it says 0. X is equal to 0. So player start 5, X is equal to, it's already set at 0. Alright, I don't know, is that correct? Well, we'll see. Alright, so what is this doing? It's activating chosen player start. that's it. This custom event is all done. Let me see, 36, color green. I make them all green. Most of them green, anyways. What is it? Activate chosen player start. What does this thing do? No, it ensures the correct wall is not blocked for player spawn access. Alright, so we'll give this thing some room. Any of these up here? Yes. Ooh, this one here. Remove that up. And then, of course, these to the side. Give it some room. And these down here. Give it some room. Alright, now let me see. Align it. Okay, there we go. Alright. I can compile that. So that function is done. But is it working? Now I gotta test it. So here I am. I can remove this now. I don't need it. Actually, I might need it, but I'll just move it around. Oops. There we go. Alright, so let's save that. And let me go ahead and test it. So let me get over here. And we'll see. Where are we? On the north side? South side is there. Okay, so we're on the north side. The north side, so we'll see which one gets chosen. And it'll only pick one, which means that only 1, 2, 3, one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be picked. Okay, so let's see. Only one of these should be. If this side is picked, then only one of these will be picked, and these will be blocked off. These will also be blocked off. But if this side is picked, like this one, then it should be that this wall is gone, while this wall is blocking the rest of these, as well as these sides. So let's see if that happens. That's what this code is supposed to do. If it doesn't, I did something wrong. Alright. Let me see. Move this down. Just align it. Okay. Compile it. And hopefully it works. And then that should be it for us. Okay, so let me see. I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. Okay, so that means that the north side was picked, right? So because of that, chosen player start 3 was picked. So that means, where's the player? What? Okay, so that it's not working. Okay, anyways, player start 3. Wait a second. Player start 3. Player start 3 is on the south side. It's the south X. So why we're on the north? Why? See, we're on the north because there's no floor there. Then why is this unblocked? That should not be unblocked. Let me see if we go back to the south side. See, the floor is there, so that's the south. This is the south side. Player start 3 is x is equal to 500. I don't think so. What did I do? Anyways, where is the player? Gosh darn it, where did the player spawn? Where are you, player? Where did he even spawn? Oh my goodness, where is this player? Let me see. Spawned here. Still, I cannot find this player. Where is he? That was the north side. I'm trying on the south side. I think it's a bug. Darn it. Oh, here he is. Huh. So, this one happens to be... I need this floor. So I know which one. What is it? Is that 500? Yes, that's 500. So this wall is at 500, which means player start 3 is correct, and yet the wall that is still blocked. See, this wall should not be here. If player start 3 right here is true, that means the south side wall at x equals to 500 should not be there, which is this wall right here. It should not be blocked, so that this player can come out and walk out and then access the rest of the map. But it's blocked, while this one is not blocked, and that's incorrect. So my logic is wrong. One of this is incorrect. It's either that's incorrect or this is incorrect. Chosen player start. Why am I calling player start? Why am I calling this? Do I need to call this? Let me just go straight directly there. What is it? What could it be? Stop that. Alright, so once I save it here, I save it into this variable. It is randomly picked here. So either 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, or player start is randomly chosen here. Okay. If it chooses 3, then it gets saved to this variable chosen player start. And then at the same time, it is passed to chosen player start interface function, which is this one. Why is it there? I don't know. I don't need that one. So I'm not actually calling this, even though I set it up, but I'm just going straight for the variable itself, which is set here. And as well, that variable is sent to the return mode so that it actually returns the player to the player start that is going to be used in game. Spawn points array, remove it. Then return, I don't even actually need to do this, but oh well, let's just leave it. Return the value, okay, so it returns, okay, so let's say I chose player start 3, saves it here, but also it passes it to the return node so that it goes back to the main blueprint, and it tells me that player start 3 was chosen. So if it goes through and iterates through all the player starts and it matches player start 3, then go ahead and find out what to do depending on which player start it is. So in this case it was player start 3, and so that means it should have set second XS to 500, which would mean that this wall over here is unblocked. But I don't know, maybe it didn't work because activate chosen player start. I actually probably need to put it in here. I need to okay, I didn't call it. So what I need to do, no, I did call it. It's right, it's called over here. Activate chosen player start. Oh, I think it's called too early. I shouldn't be calling it there. Because, let me see, this is the very start of the game, begin play, which means it's being set first, and then that means, oh, I have these, that's why. So I need to, so I need to unblock, break these link, break that link, and break this link. Break those links, because this is when I had them randomly chosen, but now I don't want them randomly chosen. I want the choose player start to choose randomly. And so I can break this link, and I can break this link. So let's see if that works. So compile. What else here? Says, alright, so let's see now. Let's see if this works. Don't know. Save all. Let's do it this way. Which one was chosen? Player start 5. Player start 5 is this one here. This one. So that means still doesn't. No, none of them is. Oh, because now none of them are being set because I didn't actually put it. So let me see. Instead of that, how about I put it after generate north rooms, after generate south rooms, and before the actual walls. So, don't know if I could do it that way. Yeah. So, generate the north rooms and then the south slash the north slash. So let me see if I can switch this up by. I don't know if it'll work this way, but right, let me see. Okay, so I want the rooms to be generated first, and then choose the player start wall variable, and then from there, then we go to the north and the south section walls to be generated with the second XS and the second XN already set by this here activate chosen player. So hopefully that works. So right now none of them are being set, which it should be. If it's not being set, that means my interface is not. My logic with the interface is all incorrect, and it's not working properly. So let's see. Where the heck am I? So none of these are chosen. Player start 5 is on the north side, so let's see which one of these. Player start 5 is supposed to be x is equal to 0, so let's see. So this line here is around 0, so x equal to 0, I guess one of these. We'll see. Nope, it didn't even. Darn it. So I'm guessing it's not passing. It's not passing the information. So this one should be the one that's unlocked. Is the player's not even there? Player's not even there. Player's not there. Player's not there. Where is this player? Where's the seeker at? Not there. Not there. Player controller. There's a like supposed to be right here, which is north. Player start 5. I don't know. It's a bug. Yep, he's supposed to be right here. Is he above, below? No, he's just invisible. But this is correct, except it's not. It's not unblocking the wall. So my logic is all wrong. XN, this is north. Yes, this is north because there's no floor. The floor is on that side, so that's the south side. So this is the north side. this wall should be unblocked since the player should be right here. Should be in this room, spawned right there. Then it comes, walks out, and walks out here, and then this wall should not be here. So what happened? Why is my logic not working? Setting this. Can use. Did it set this? I have to use a whole bunch of print strings now to see if it's set. Set to green. Forget it, I'll just duplicate one for each of those. See if I can see what's up with the. Is it? Is it even matching? So whatever is picked is matching the. Is it matching the right player spawn actor? I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so whatever is picked, in this case, player start 2. Player start 2 is south side at x is equals 1000. Something else is broken because it's not even printing the output here. It's not even printing the print string. So something even before this is not even working. It's not even saying doesn't match, does it? Oh yeah, it does say it doesn't match. And it says which one matched, so which, if this is true. If this is true, then the one that was chosen was player start 2. Player start 2 should be x is equal 1000 on the south side. On the south side, x is equal to 1000 on the south side. Nope. So if this is, so that means 1000, I'm guessing is this one here. Let's see, pick the player. There's another, is there another player? Spectator pawn, player controller, all supposed to be right here, which is correct. So something else is not working. So spawning is correct. So in here, whatever is randomly picked is correctly passing to here, proc halls, and it's picking, but it's picking the right one. And now, wait a second. Oh, that's why none of them are working, because it's the source string is not matching. The source string is chosen player start, chosen player start 2, chosen player start 3. It's not just that. So I connected the wrong one. So I need to connect this. Either I could do that, or I could actually make the chosen player start, chosen player start 2, chosen player start 3, chosen player start 4, chosen player start 5, and chosen player start 6. Let me see if that will work. So if I go back to chosen, there's a space there, right? Colon space, yes. Just making sure. Oh, let me stop this. Something else was broken. You could walk through the walls. The walls were not even generated. So let's see if this works now. Hopefully it does. 500 was so that means 500 on the 3. Player start 3 is 500. Correct. Is that the player start 3 is at 500 on the south side? So player start 3 is 500 on the south side. Oh wait, that's it. That's it. I think yeah, cause see here, that's the spawn, and that's the player. Okay, so they spawned here, they walk out, and it's unblocked. Oh, okay, so now if we go across, all of them should be blocked. Nice. I think we did it. That's it. Whew, let's try to test it again. Okay, this time at player start 4 at 1000, so it should be on this side. Let me see. Yeah, that's 1000. So the floor is on that side, so this is the north. So it should be xn equals to 1000. Player start 4. Player start 4. Xn equals to 1000. Yes. And then if we go to our spawn, should be right here, and we can walk out. Nice. That's exactly what I want. And the player controller, we walk out of here, and then we walk out here, and the wall's not blocking, so we can access the rest of the map. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Let me test it one more time. Ah, shoot, I forgot to test the other side, but let me just do it right now. Player start 2, so nothing on this side. Correct. That's good. Now we go to the other side. Test these. I already tested these. These work. Alright, so the other side now. Oh, here we go. Is that 1000? Oh, yeah. Okay. Looks like it's working. Spawn is right there. Make sure wall, yes, it's not blocking. Make sure player right here. Wall is not blocking. Perfect. I think I did it. Oh my god, this took me forever to figure out. Alright. That's it. Yes. Okay. So now I'm gonna actually test it here. Let me see. If I walk out, I should be able to access the main hallway. Yes. While everything else is blocked. Let me wait for the monster. I don't think the monster's on this side. Alright. Okay. So that's blocked. Player start 0. Walk through. You're stomping. Alright. So nothing on this side. Should be. What? Darn it. Oh, okay. It's just a regular room. Okay, good. Nice. Alright. Actually, let me just double check. What is he doing? I don't know if this is correct. Okay, let me just double check. But yeah, no, this side should not have any openings. It should be unblocked. Okay, I mean not unblocked, blocked. It should be blocked. And yes, that's blocked. And that's blocked. So perfect. And he is stuck. He's stuck at the wall. Alright, so let me test. So that side is good. This side is where we came from. Perfect. Player start. Player start 1. Okay, let me try another one. At negative 500. So this should be on the north side. We're on the south side. So everything here should be blocked. Blocked, blocked, blocked. That's good. Now we go through. And it's negative 500. Is that correct? Yeah, negative. Because it's on this side of this line, which is 0. And since that's south, everything on that side of the line is positive. Everything on this side of the line is negative for x. So negative 500 is correct. This would be 0, this would be 500, and this would be 1000, which goes to this room. So that means the player should be in that room over there. Let's see. Correct. Nice. Okay, and the wall is unblocked. Okay. Walk out here. You walk through this branching hallway, and you should be able to access the main map without the wall blocking the way here. But this one, since you didn't spawn here, you have a wall blocking that, and you didn't spawn here, you have a wall blocking that. So that's exactly how I want it to work. Nice. Now, so that was the spawn rooms. That was what I was working on last time I was streamed. I don't know, like 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago. Let me see. It was about 5 days ago. 5. And so I got this, and I don't need these print strings anymore. That was just for debugging, but whatever. I'll just keep it. Did I stop everything? I did. Alright. So, that is done. That is done. Got the randomly chosen players start working correctly how I want it to. And so now the last thing to do is actually create the larger rooms. So I did that last stream for the spawn. So this all right here is just for the spawn room. Okay. The 2x1 rooms are just the spawn rooms. The bigger rooms that I want to create now, which is add room 2x1 is 3x3. But I just realized something. Now I want to get this working code in the first map, which in this case is my spaceship theme. Now I want to get it working in all of my other maps, which is this Gothic Cathedral. This one, I can't remember, is the industrial complex, abandoned industrial complex, and this one is the Victorian mansion. So now I need to copy whatever I got working here into all these other maps. So let's see. So I got these working, the spawn rooms working for this Gothic Cathedral map. It doesn't look right, but I don't care right now. I can fix all of that later. I just need the functionality working. So this is all the random spawn rooms, or the spawn rooms that will be randomly chosen by overridden choose player function. This one here, it randomly picks here, sends it to chosen player. Then from chosen player, I pick I match them to whatever actual player start actor it is, and then set its variable so that it prevents it from being blocked in while the rooms or the walls are being generated. Alright, so that works. I need to now copy that. I don't need this up. I don't need this up. I just need the others up. So let me go here. I just need proc halls 2, proc halls 3, and proc halls 4. I don't want to do ship halls or... Where's the other one? There's supposed to be another. Oh well, forget about it. Oh, main hall. I don't need that because that's just the main menu, and then ship halls is another spaceship that I was trying to work on. It's not working, and so I said forget it. I'm not gonna work on it. It's a C-11 ship. It's one of the Star Atlas ships, but it's not working properly. So I'm just like, forget it. I'm not gonna work on that now. So go back here and open up proc halls 2, and here we are. So these I don't need to disconnect, but I could just to make sure, because even if it does go through, it'll be overwritten by the whenever I add the code. So I'm going to rearrange all of this. So it'll first be generate the north and south rooms, and then activate the chosen player start, and then generate the section walls, the north and south section walls. So even if this is still connected, it's going to be, these variables are going to be overwritten by the actual activate, which I haven't created here. So let me do that. Before I do that, I need to copy any variables. Room 2x1, selected player start. Okay, so I got room 2x1. Now I need to create selected player start. Oops. Let me see. Rename this to selected player start and change the to an actor. Just the object reference, not the class reference. And then we can compile that. So that should save the actual player start. I don't think I even use it in here. Do I even use it? Huh. I don't even use it. So why do I need to select a player start? If we go here to edit and delete unused variables, yeah, it's not even used. Selected player start. I didn't even use it. So why did I even create it? Maybe I'll use it in the future. So actually, so what I, ow. So what I should have done is saved it. No, there was no need to save it. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So what happened was I was scratching my leg and I had a scab that I didn't realize. And I scratched the scab and that's why I was like, ow! Anyways, so I completely peeled off the scab, so that I was like, ouch. Alright, anyways, ensures the correct wall is not blocked for player spawn access. I'm not even using this, so there's a whole bunch of stuff I'm not even using. So should I just delete them all? I'm pretty sure I'm using first position, no? Let me see. It would be up in this code up here. So when the game first starts, when you first begin playing, it goes to a sequence and it should save the first position, but it doesn't look like I'm even doing that or using it. So it should pick this x and put it into the x of this vector, and then the y is set. It's always going to be at this y coordinate always, depending on what map it is. So it's always going to be set, and that's supposed to be put into this first position right here. Set the first position. So we're supposed to save this into here and save this into here, and but it looks like I'm just using this instead, segment coordinates x and y. So I don't need the first position, so I can just delete that. All right, let me see what else can I delete. Segment array. Yeah, I don't think I'm using this. I don't remember why I have straight seg, turn left seg, and turn right segments. their names. Oh, I know why. I know why now. Because they were supposed to represent the port side, the mid side, and the. Never mind. No, wait. Is this straight? Turn left and turn right. I have no clue. Alright, I'll just delete it. What else? Subregs less. Yes, I don't use that. I know it. The only place I use subregs is here. And I don't even use subregs less. It was supposed to be used in here somewhere. It's supposed to be this same variable, right? With port, mid, and star. But less is supposed to be the one where if this was randomly chosen, if it randomly chosen port from here, then I was supposed to save it a new subregs less where port is removed. But I never ended up using it. It was supposed to be down in these other branches, but I don't even use this branch in the first place. I just kept this code here for whatever reason. But the code itself works. It's just it's a very boring layout once it was implemented in the game. It was like, no, I don't want that. So that's why, even though I still have it here, because it works, maybe I will use it someday, you can see I don't actually use it. I only use the minimum of 1 and 2, which is just this or this branch. 0 is not even used anymore. It's just totally skipped. So, and not only that, so that means I'm not even using subregs. But since the code, it's still attached to this code, which works, it's not telling me to delete it. Oh, you know what? I don't think you guys can see this delete dialog box. Alright, anyways, it's telling me a bunch of unused variables that I can delete. So I can delete subregs less, room location to use, chosen rooms, and selected player start. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Just delete those. First of all, let me see room location to use. This one here. I'm really not using this. If I were to use them, they would be in Beautiful Creature and Ugly Beast. So let me go through this code to see room location. If I'm not using room location to use, what am I using? I'm using hall location. I'm using just hall location. Hall location. And yeah, just hall location. Both of them are either just hall location. Well, what about in Beautiful Creature? Hall location to use. Yeah, I'm not using it. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I can get rid of that. Let me see. Chosen rooms. If these were to be used, they would be used in Ugly Beast and Beautiful Creature. So let me check. Chosen rooms. Oh no, I know for sure they're not going to be in Beautiful Creature. It's only going to be in Ugly Beast. So let me just move here. Nope. Let's go up here. Chosen halls are used, but not chosen rooms. So yeah, I can get rid of it. So what else can I get rid of? Selected player start. So let me do all of that. I'm going to do that right now. You can't see this, unfortunately, because I don't have OBS set up. It only just sees the window. It doesn't see any of the drop-down menus, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and delete those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 variables. Okay, those are deleted. Recompile. And let's do the same for this. You know, I just created I just created this, but now I'm gonna delete it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Delete. Okay. And then recompile. Alright, so what do I want? Okay, so I made this. So let me go ahead and... Oh no, I already did everything. I copied everything here. So that's good. So that means everything else I can just copy and paste. So let me go ahead and copy and paste everything else. Let's go back here. Go back here. Copy. And paste. Is it going to paste? Maybe that's because I don't have the correct. Let me see. Is it going to paste? Damn it. It's not pasting. It's not pasting. What's going on? Let's try it one more time. Copy. And paste. There we go. Alright, so let me just put it up here. Match it. Okay, so let me see all of this. It's not using any variables that I need to create. Nope. So everything here is good. Alright. What else do I need to create? I did everything in the construction script. Yeah, I copy pasted these already. So that's good. Copy pasted that. So that's good. Yeah, everything there. And what else needs? Everything in event graph 2 is good. Event graph 2, everything's there. So now this, that was just copied. Anything on this side? No. No. Need to rearrange these. Before I do that, I want to look at everything else. No, actually, never mind. I'll do it right now. Activate chosen player start. Activate chosen player start. Activate chosen player start. First the rooms, chosen, and then the walls. So let me see. There. Right. Okay. So the north and south rooms, and then player start, and then the walls, because then the player start has the information that the walls need for later. So the player start has to run first or execute before the section walls. Alright, so there's that. But there's something else I might need. Might need the actual these things. So I don't need these set. So I can just disconnect that, disconnect that, and disconnect this, because the second XS and second XN are already being set in the activate chosen player start custom event. Alright, so I don't need that. So let me save this, or compile and save. Okay, so what else? What else do I need to... With Ugly Beast and Beautiful Creature, I don't need to do anything anymore. I've tested those. They work correctly. Oh yeah, let me look at the... I did this already. Delete unused variables. All variables are currently in use. Okay. Alright, so what else? I need to do something with the wall, the walls. So let me... In fact, I don't think so, because it's already here. It's already... A wall is already being created. So, should work fine now. So let me go ahead and test this a couple of times. And I know that code is working, so I'm not going to use just simulate. I'm going to actually test it. Alright, so I spawn in this room, a spawn room, walk out of this dungeon, and I access the main map. Perfect. The monster's not here, good. All of these other ones are blocked. Now let me see if I go to the other side. These dungeons are working. Darn it, I can hear the monster. I don't know if it's close. I hope I don't run into the monster. I'm trying to talk. Okay, you know what? Let me just go over here and just hide if I can. The monster will still see me if it comes down here. Oh, he's stuck anyways. Never mind. Alright, so if I go here, this one is blocked off. Good. This one is blocked off. Okay. Then go in here and... Alright. So that one is blocked off. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And then, of course, you have the other rooms. Okay, so the only side that should have anything is this one that is unblocked, because that's where the player spawned. Where the seeker spawned. Not here, so it's blocked. And not here, so it's blocked. Perfect. Alright, let me try another one. Perfect. It's not blocked. Hide. Oh, actually, I don't need to. I just hide here. And test it this way. So let me go through hallway. That's the beast. Stomping all over the place. And good, these sides are closed off. And then these rooms spawn, while the spawn rooms do not. They're fixed, but they're hard coded, but they're blocked off because the player didn't spawn in that. The seeker didn't spawn in these rooms. It spawned in the room over there. So it's working correctly. and spawn over here. So let me test one more time. Okay. Nice. It's unblocked. I'm gonna test it again, just 'cause like it keeps spawning in the same spot. What the hell? Oh, okay. Here we go. Finally. So another. So that's good. Let's see. And that's good. Okay, so the shorter hallway. So we got this. Perfect. Alright, so these are working. Then let me go in and copy it for proc halls 3 and 4. But we'll just work on 3 for now. Don't want that. Let me just go ahead directly delete any unused variables first. First position segment array, subregs less, room location to use in chosen rooms, delete it. Then recompile and save, and then let's see. Yep, that's correct. So now I just need to copy the actual event graph 2 and construction scripts, which I don't think I have in a event graph 2. Let me see. I do not. So let me create another. Actually, I don't need that many. So delete this one. Rename this one to event graph 2. And then simply copy and paste. So I didn't need to compile that yet, but oh well. Event graph 2. You go in and copy. And paste. Perfect. Alright, and then paste the other one here. Shoot, I don't know which one. 2x1s. So I need the other one, 2x1n. So 2 by 1 north. This is the north facing. It's facing north. The doorway is facing north. Copy that. Paste that into here. Whoops. Into here. Perfect. I can move it down. Move it over just a bit. Let me just save it this way. Like to match it with the corners. Alright, so I got these now. Compile, save. Oh, darn it, I didn't create one. Let me see. I need. Forgot. Duplicate. 2 by 1. Then I need to change the struct to room 2 by 1. 2x1 plan. Okay. Saving. I got to remember that for the next time. So if you don't copy the variables, it usually causes a lot of problems later on. So try to copy the variables first and then copy everything else in the blueprints. So let me see. Just recompile. It seems to be working. So those rooms are there. So now I copy and paste these construction scripts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then just copy and paste these into the construction script here. Alright, and then I can connect everything. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then just put it back and compile. Actually, let me move this down just a little bit. Alright, then I can compile and save. Then what? So make sure all of these match. Alright. So now I go into event graph itself. And can copy this. Let me see something. Did I? Alright, I fixed that. So I can copy this code. Should I give this code a name or a custom event like ugly beast and beautiful creature, or just say ensures? No, it's just I'll just keep it like this. Activate chosen player spawn. Got everything. So let me copy. Paste it down here. It will paste. Yes. Thank you. But at the corner here. Perfect. Compile and save. Let me rearrange these. Call activate chosen player start. Rearrange these. Alright, this is connect all of these. Yeah, so that should be working. Yep. Yep. And yep. So we got the rooms generated first, and then we got player start, and then we got the walls generated. And then beautiful creature or ugly beast. What else do I need to copy? There's something else. Oh, I know. That's these guys here. I could disconnect this one. Break that link. And then break this link. And then that one's already up. Let me make sure. I need to change this. This is important because it could mess things up. So this should be third XS. And we put that there. Put that there. Alright, delete that. Okay. And this one is already third XS. This one is second XS, but I'm not using it because the activate this is already using it. This custom event is already setting that. This one should be first XS. Right. So there's that. Third YS. It's not third YS. This would be XS. Yeah, it's gonna make everything all wonky, putting it on the Y-axis. Alright, there we go. So, let me save that. And make sure this is first access. Perfect. This is not connected, so that's good. These I don't need to worry about that. So, this one here. XN. So this one should be third. XN. This variable needs to be third, not second, because second is already taken. Alright. Alright. Then compile that. Do I need to change anything else? Gosh darn it, I don't want it to bite me in the ass if I forget to change something later, or right now, and then later on it pops up and like I get all confused and start to give up. It's like, what the hell? Why is nothing working? Second X, and this is third and third. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all I need to do to get everything up to date. Activate chosen players here. So let's test it. Proc halls 3, so that means I need to be on that map. So that map is the abandoned industrial complex. Darn it, I need to fix stuff. Darn. That's not gonna be fun. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh my god, that's not gonna be fun. That is so not gonna be fun. I have to do this in the big one too. Shoot. Alright, so let me see if I can... Gosh darn it. Everything's all messed up. Everything's pushed back here. And this one is pushed forward, yeah, because it's moving into the hallway itself. So I really, oh my goodness. Maybe I'll work on that last. If I can remember, I'm going to work on that last. So what, should I test it still? No, I know it's broken. Nah, I'll come back to it. Let me do this one first. This one, the Victorian Mansion should work. The numbers should work. The reason why that one didn't work is because their pivot points are different than all of the others, or most of the others anyways. So the pivot point for this map is in the middle, whereas all the other maps 1, 2, and 4 are at like this corner right here, whereas the pivot point for 3 is like over here. So it messes up everything, and you have to readjust all your variable values so that everything lines up. Anyways, I am moving on to the fourth map. Let me go ahead and select BP Proc 4. Make sure I get the variable copied first. And another thing, I know I'm not using the interface, but I really want to copy the interface on each of them. So let me open it up, 2 and 3. So go ahead, interface, and interface. You know what? I'm not even using it on so I'm not gonna add it. Never mind. There. I'm just gonna add event graph 2. And not gonna bother with set chosen player start. I'm gonna add the 2x1. Let me duplicate this. Call this 2x1 and change the plan, the structure to 2x1 plan, 2x1, and then compile that. That should be it for all of the variables for now. Local variables. Event dispatch. What? Oh, I was like, why is this different? I need to delete the unused variables here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So delete that. And compile. Alright, that works. That kind of works. And that works. So, I'm not sure why there are variables here. User construction. What? Oh, because I'm looking at the... There we go. And the other, so matches? Yes. I can close these since they're not using the player start interface. It's actually easier than that. You don't even need to make an interface. You simply just cast to the gameplay mode and then just get the variable you need. So let me see. This is event graph 2. Let me go ahead and copy and paste everything. Copy. Which one am I copying? To xn. To event graph 2. And then before I do that, let me move this up to here. Okay, event graph 2, so I'm going to copy the next one over here to xn. Copy all of this. And paste it to here. that's good. Oh wait, yes, 2x1s and 2x1n. Save that, or compile and save. Then we actually go to the event graph and start copying and pasting things there. Which I need to copy and paste this. Down here. Let's see, is it going to paste? Yes, thank you. Move it up to this corner. Alright. Just compile and save that. There's something up here I noticed. I was working on something. What is it? Find path to room. Get all actors of class. Navigation mesh. Turns out this does not work, so I'm just going to delete this. I was trying to use the A-star pathfinding here, which is already how the nav mesh bound volumes work using A-star path. So your AI characters, can find the quickest path to its destination. But for me, it doesn't work, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. Find path to room. Don't need it. Doesn't work. So I'm not going to use that. Just delete that. Delete that. And compile. Anything else? Do I have anything here? No. Anything up here? Add used vector locations to the occupied array. No, I don't need anything here. Where is the add to occupied? There's no add to occupied here. Okay, forget it then. Alright, so this here is already good. I just need to change these to third XN and third XS. Not second XN, because it's going to be used in the in this function right here. It's being set right here. All the XS and the XNs are being set here, so I don't need them in here, because this will override it. Or it may. No, actually it won't, but still. I just want to make sure. Yep, put that up there. So this should be 1XN. These are not even used, so it doesn't matter. First XN, first XN, first XN. Wait a second. Let me see. Did I delete the variables? All variables are currently in use. Okay, good. Third XN, 1XN, 1XN, 1YN. Second XN and second YN can be disconnected because I'm not using those. Third XN, third YN, good. Alright. So now that was for the north rooms. Now I need to do that for the south rooms. Yeah, so I need third XS. Set third XS. Okay, connect that. Connect that, replace that. Move this. Okay. Make sure it's first XS. First XS, first XS. First XS. Third, and all of these can be disconnected. It's already being set. Alright. Just compile and save that. all of these are done now. Anything with a beautiful creature? No. Nothing. Nothing needs to be done with these. Alright, moving up back to the activate chosen player start. Okay, activate chosen player start. Chosen player start. There we go. This one goes there, this one goes here, this one goes there. Connect this to this, this to this, this to this, and this to this. They're in this order. Anyways. Alright. So, does that work for the Victorian mansion? We'll see. Don't think I need to do anything more. Main logic. Spawn final, straight ahead segment, and hallway. I don't think so. I don't think I have anything else I need to do. Copy and paste. How is this working? So now we can. Did I compile and save? Well, did now. And let me see. Build all and save, and let's test the actual. Something happened. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do any of the construction script copying. So let me copy this and paste here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, you know what? I didn't even check the time. Hey, Lisa Jean. I am here. Sorry, I'm really concentrated on the blueprints. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing okay. How are you? Let me see if I can turn this on and set some things. Deep in concentration. And yeah. So I know I keep forgetting. And I should have like 20 more minutes. I'm trying to not go over 2 hours. I keep going over to like 5 hours and 4 hours and 3 hours. But yeah, I really need to chat more. All right. Let's see. Head back and did I copy? Yes, I did copy paste and I created those. Let me go ahead and connect these. Also, I need to create the actual player starts. That's why a lot of the player starts weren't working because I didn't even copy the player starts that needed to be copied. Alright, let me move this back over here. So that should be good. So let me go backwards. I'm going to start here first. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I need 5 and 6. 5 and 6. So let me copy these two and duplicate these two. Alright, so we got 5 and 6. Now their positions need to be changed. So first of all, let me go back here. Oh no, oh no, no, no. Yeah, do it this way. Which means I have to load each map. Too bad you can't load each map separately. Maybe in Unreal Engine 6.0 they'll allow us to do that. So we can load each map separately and copy variables and stuff like that across the maps. Across the levels. Alright, so let me see. I need to go to 1. I need to copy. Unfortunately, you cannot copy. I don't know if what I want to do is going to work. I don't want to do. I don't want to like delete these or delete the ones in the 4th map and then paste these. Let me see if I don't know if that will. It's going to be all kinds of messed up if it doesn't work. Let me see, copy. And then if I delete these, I'm deleting these because they don't have the correct coordinates. And now I'm going to paste into here and see. Okay, they have the correct names and coordinates. So nice. Okay, I guess you can do it that way. Well, I'll take it. Alright, let me go ahead and save this and test. Because everything else should be set. I got the construction script. I got event graph 2. Everything I needed. And I got all, let me see, did I set up the, everything I needed to copy into event graph 1 and set up the activate chosen player start. And all of these are set to third XN, right? X, yes. And then this one should be set to XS for south. Third XS. I think that's it. I'm good to go. I should be able to test now. So let's do this. Uh-huh. Okay, something texture streaming pool. Oh no. My Unreal crashed. That really sucks. But looking at these, they look. Alright, they're not correct. They're not all correct, anyways. Look at these doors, they're in the wrong. So I'm gonna have to fix that, just like I'm gonna have to fix the other one. At least this one's a little bit easier because you can just fix the doors themselves. And it looks wonky, these really wide doors for the Victorian mansion, is because their values are different from all the other levels. So for now, I'm just stretching everything out just to keep things consistent and working as like a minimum viable product to get testing and working for now. Later on, I'm going to change everything. They're not going to these values are going to be completely different from the rest because these assets are narrower and smaller than the rest. The dungeons as well, they're stretched out, so they're also narrower and taller. So I'm gonna have to change those variables, but for now I'm just gonna squish everything to match all the others, so that or stretch them, squish them or stretch them depending whatever is needed to get just a viable product working right now. And then later on, after I get that working, then I can come back and change all the aspect ratios and the aspect size, all the different like resolutions of their size and stuff like that. Let me see. So long as this is working correctly, I can go ahead and test. Let me see. All right, so let me go in. Make sure this way. All right. Says player start 6 is the one that was chosen. So let me see if I go to player start 6. Player start 6 should be north, where the x is equal to 500. So this is south, as the floor is here. So, and x is equal to negative 500. So it should be this wall that is unblocked. Right? Negative 500. So it should be this far right. Should be unblocked. Nothing else. And that works. So let me see and the player should spawn right here. Correct. Correct. Is this, I don't know, for testing reason, this doesn't work. I don't know why. Alright, so that's correct. All I need to do, I don't, oh, I know why now. Because you actually have to adjust the values. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, that's fine. So long as it's not any of these rooms that are open, because the player did not spawn here. Spawned on the other side. And let me make sure. Okay. Yeah. Looks like it's working fine. Okay, so let me stop this and test it again. This time they spawned on the south side. Player start 2 at 1000. So it should be this room right here. This one. But let me see first. So player start 2 on the south side. Player start 2, 1000, south side. Player start 2,000 on the south side. Let's see. So if I come out of here, I should see that the the wall is not blocking the hallway. Perfect, it's not. So it's open. Alright, so now if I go to the other side, it should block everything. Everything should be blocked off. Except for this. This room is a 1 by 1, so that's fine. Everything for the 2x1 should be blocked off. Yes, it is. So if I go here, it's blocked off. If I go here, it's blocked off. And if I go here, it's blocked off. Perfect. So this is working. All I need to do is adjust the doors for these rooms. I do not want these doors opening outward. I want them opening inward. So that means this doorknob should be on this side and the door should be pushed back. Same with this one. And same with the other side. So anyways, let me go ahead and stop this. This one should be easier to fix because it's just the doors. Whereas in this map, it's going to be much harder to fix because the pivot points are different. The pivot points for this side is that on this map is in the middle, which makes everything else go wonky. Whereas all the other maps match with the first map. So like this one, the pivot points are at the corner here. So they match whenever you just copy and paste. So let me go ahead and do this first. Oh, I'm going to stop. Now to do that, I need to get into graph 2 and I need to get into the doors. And the doors I know are facing the wrong way, so 180. And where's the other door? So this one should be negative 90 if it's positive 90. And compile and just test that real quick. Let me see. Yes, they are facing inward, and this one's facing inward. Let me test this because this will also check the other side. Interestingly enough, they are not. Oh, that's because I only fixed this side, which is the north-facing rooms. Now I need to fix the south-facing rooms. So make this opposite, 0, and make this door, instead of negative 90, is positive 90. Now for the much more kind of difficult part is to actually adjust these values here. So 75 and 180 needs to be adjusted. But how? First of all, which side am I on? I am on the south-facing rooms. South-facing is... Okay, I'm in the south, so that means they're facing the south. The doorways face... So this is it. Alright, if I fix this, I fix the south-facing ones on that side too, so I don't need to go back and forth. I can just stay right here and fix this one. It looks like it's pretty good. I just need to adjust it over on the X. Maybe X positive 20. And then on the Y positive 20. So let me go ahead and do that. So X positive 20, let's just call it 100. And then call this one 200. Compile. Let's see what happens. Wait a second. It moved this one. It didn't even move that one. So it moved this one. That's because I am working on the second door. No wonder. Okay. Alright, fine. Fine, let's just work with the second door. So I want this to be up negative on the X, on the Y. And I think on the X is fine. No, it's a little, needs to go positive more. So on the Y, it needs to be like, let's try 150. Whereas on the X, it needs to be like 110 maybe. Save that. Okay. Need to move it back on the Y some more. let's just go with like a full 100 and see where that is. Oh, it's not even. Wait, try a 75 and compile that. Oh my goodness, still not. Let me try 70. 70, let's see. Seriously? Or did it just, I didn't compile and save, that's why. Okay, it's a little bit, it's working a little bit. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to go a little bit more, say like 65 maybe. Alright. Actually, that looks... Let me push it back on the X a little bit. Ugh, I hate this freaking bounds thingy. So it makes it disappear. I cannot fix it. I don't know how to fix that part. This is why, just for now, I'm just using it as a minimal viable product, playable product. Later on, I'll set everything. Because it's stretched, I can't find the correct values to set the bounds of these walls and doors. And so whenever you move close to them, they start culling. And so they start disappearing from your rendering. So, and I can't find the correct option to adjust to that culling so that it doesn't do that. So I just forget it. But at least I know when they're at their correct sizes, because again, I had to stretch these out. But once they're at, I put them back to the correct sizes. They're narrower and smaller sizes. The culling works perfectly. It doesn't disappear like this and stuff like that whenever you get too close. So, but for now, just because I'm just testing a viable product, a minimum viable product, I'm just going to let it be for now. And let me see if I can move this on the X. So like say 115. Compile, and it should automatically update in the map. If I can just get this darn thing. Now let me go a little bit more. Say 120. I need to see what in the... What? Let me see, 125. Oh, I'm guessing this one doesn't have any... Oh, duh, because it's on this side here. Maybe I should move the door that way to be in accordance with the hinges here. Darn it. That would mean I would have to flip this wall around, but I don't want to do that. You know what? You know what? Just leave it. Leave it. And we move this back to 120. See if that covers that crack. Looks like it covers the crack. Yes. Okay, good. If I move on this side. And now the door disappears. Yeah, so it's hard to... Shoot, I was in a completely different area. Alright, here we go. So, this... Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not gonna bother. Just leave that be, and then fix this one. So this one is door number 1, which is this one here. Move up to this nodule. What do I need to do this door? I need to move it on the, I'm gonna face this way. Move it positively on the X and positively on the Y a little bit. So darn it. What is positively on a negative 325? See, let me try 50. I think that might be too much. Positive on this is... Shit, what, I gotta be careful. Oh, you see my calculator there? I don't know if it's working. You should be able to see it. Alright, so negative 325 negative plus, let's say 25. That would be negative 300. So there we go. Let's try that. And we'll close the calculator for now so it's not blocking any of the... Hopefully it's not blocking any of the... okay, it's not blocking. And I gotta wrap up. It's already 2. So let me see if... Yeah, that looks a bit... Oh, it's gotta move down. It's gotta move down like this one. Wait a second. So maybe 40? Maybe 0? That just went up more. Huh. Wonder if I'm setting the Z on... Yeah. That's it. I need it to go up a little bit. Didn't I just have it at 20 and it didn't look right? So what's going on? Oh, I see. It's too far. So maybe 10. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, so let me move it a little bit more on the X and a little bit down on the Y. So that should be... Let's try 290 and then 460 on the Y. Something happened. It's, I need to move it on the X. Let's try 280. There we go. Oh, it's almost perfect. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it like that. So that's for the south facing room. Now we need to do the north facing room. Let me see, south facing. Yes, so I need to do the north facing now. This one is door. This one here goes to this here. Alright, so I need to adjust these numbers. And this is, again, this is the north facing room. So I need to find a north facing room. I'm in the south, and this is a north facing room. So let me see. How do I, let me go here. Okay, so what do? I need to move this negatively on the Y and positively on the X. No, yes. Because I don't want this opening this way. I want opening here, so I need to move it positively on the X and negatively on the Y. Positively on the X, say 418, and negatively on the Y, try 0. Okay. It's a little let me adjust this. I get a little bit. Okay, there we go. Then, so I need to get that a little bit more on the Y. -10. No, I think it needs to be more than -10. Yeah, even more than that. How about -25? Just a bit more. -30. Uh-oh. It's already 2 hours. And let me see. Just a bit more. -35. Also, do I need to change it on the Y? I mean on the Z? I might. I need to bring it down, actually, because it's looks like it's too high. It's clipping through this door way. Just a little bit. Maybe 10. Alright, that works. Then I need to adjust it on the X. I need to add a whole bunch on the X. Let's try a whole 100. 518. Okay, let's get rid of the 18. Let's try that. Oop. Maybe 510. 510. Alright. That one looks nice. Looks good. Nice. Okay, perfect. Alright, so we'll leave these like this. Oh, shoot. We got one more. The second door. And the doorknob is in the correct spot, so let's do that one now. We got the second door, which is this one here. Goes up to this node here. I need to bring it positively on the X. Let's try it 100. I think Y is good for now, just for now. Let's see. Yeah, I need to bring it down more on the Y. Down on the Y. So let's add 325. Let's see, 325. I didn't mess with this, did I? Why did this not even? Oh, I do need to adjust it on the Y because these hinges don't match, and it looks like it's about to clip if I move this further. So let me say 10 instead. And let me just say 300. No, not 300. I need to add more on the Y. 350. Okay. And that looks good. I just need to adjust it some more on the Y. So maybe 355. I think I need to do even more than 355, but let's see. How about I adjust it on the X instead? Just need to add a little bit, like 110. Okay. Maybe I need to adjust it a little bit more on the Y. Actually, that's perfect like that. It's good. Yeah, it's not blocking. I mean, it's blocking, but where did the good. All right, I'm gonna leave these alone. This looks good, and that looks good. So change this back, and that's it for the for this map. But remember, I still have to do proc hall 3, but I don't want to. I can do that later, because that's more of a headache than just moving doors. So let's go ahead and test it really quick. Should be working. It's because it says player start where I'm on the south, so yeah, it's going to be in the north room, so these should be blocked off. This one is a 1x1. Okay, it's blocked. It's blocked. And it's blocked. So players start 5, which is on this side of the line, should be this wall. Yes, perfectly. It's there we go. And that means the player should be spawning right in here. If I select, yep, there it is. It's invisible, but it's there. Spectator pawn is right there. Okay. So let me just try another one, but I'm sure it's working. So let me see if I go out here. That's blocked. That's blocked. And that's blocked. That's because player start 1 is on the south side, which you can see there's no floor here. That means we're on the north side. So negative means it's on this side of the line. So it should be this hallway that is unblocked. Perfect. So there we go. And that means the player should be spawning right in here. There it is. And there it is. Okay. Got all of the random spawning points working, except for proc halls 3. It's working. It's just it needs to be the walls and the position needs to be fixed. So that's pretty much it. So I got that working. Got proc halls 2, proc halls 4 working, and then proc halls 3 needs to be adjusted. In event graph 2, and that's going to be a headache. So I need to adjust these values like I just did with the door for proc halls 4. But now, not just for the door, but for the actual walls and the floors and the ceilings and practically almost everything. I could do one trick and probably just, as it's being called, what is this? 2x1 and all that kind of stuff. As it's being called in the construction script, somehow add what do we call it? Add the pivot point, so about 250. So if I added 250 to this, it would be 4750. And this would be 5250. This one would be 4250. So I could just do that. So I have everything all ready. Instead of no, because what if for next time I need these rooms again for some other reason? I don't think so. You know, these rooms will always only ever be used for spawn points. And I'm only gonna use the spawn points here for every deck, every floor, and everywhere else. So I don't think I'll ever need to fix the actual values in here. All I need to do is fix the values over here and here. All of these fixed values. So instead of 6,000, it'll be, I don't know, negative 5750. And this one will be negative 6250. Unless it's subtract, then it will be negative 6250. But that's for another time. I can work on that later. Pretty much I got everything to work. I just need to fix those in the proc halls, and I need to add the necessary spawn. So let me just go do that right now, except, let me see, you delete these ones, and then you add, oh gosh, delete that, and then you add the ones in here, in the map level 1, because these ones have the numbers that I want. So if I copy this and go here, go back to 3, select this, and then paste. Now I should see the values. Yes, 250, 250, that's right, in the middle of the room. That's where I want these things to be, in the middle of the room. Alright, so that is good. And let me go ahead and save. Then I need to just do that for proc halls 2. Or map 2, not proc halls 2. So, oh wait, I already did that. And not only did I do that, the values are already correct. They're at 250, 252. So all the positive Y's are on the south. And then the negative Y's are on the north side. Okay. So that's all working good. Save. So that's all working good. And close that. So yeah, the only thing left then is to fix these rooms and positions, push them back, and pretty much I think all I need to do is just add the 250 to these values, all of these values here, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. Either add or subtract 250. It's one of those, but we'll see. But everything else is working the way that I want for randomly spawning the player, and it's good. Thanks for stopping by, you guys. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.